Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day. I am Dan the Tigg, your host for today's show, Coffee with the Tigg, Volume 135 for December 8th, 2019. One of the last shows of this year, of this program, one of the last shows of this format for this program. A few changes are coming up after the new year. We'll see how it goes, but we'll see how it goes. I'm just waiting to see if anybody's showing up. We're on Discord. We're going to have a discussion today. A little bit about Assetto Corsa. Is it Every Man's Sim Part 2? More talking about road racing than NASCAR, and I forgot my coffee, so I'm going to be getting up and getting that again. My refill coffee, my coffee with the pot on it, with the pot in it. Am I gonna? Yeah. Okay. Not used to not hearing music. There's not music on this show for two reasons. One, it's more of a talk show than it is a gaming show. And two, because we're all on YouTube for the very last time. Hey, hello. Or not.
This is the last time for YouTube?
This is the last time for a YouTube live show. I will be keeping YouTube for any videos I upload, but it has gotten to be such a pain in the ass to go live on YouTube with all their stupid little questions. What?
Yeah, but what do you really think?
What do I really think? I think YouTube
No. I shouldn't have baited the dog there, sorry.
How are you this morning?
I see you're back on the choker.
What do you mean the choker?
Tammy put your choker
This thing?
chain back on. Or is that part of your shirt?
No, I have two shirts on because it's kind of cold in here.
But one of them has a...
I have a choker.
Oh, that is a choker.
It is a choker.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a choker.
Is it got electric charge in it?
Fortunately, no, unfortunately not. No fun there. And we digress right off the bat.
I didn't see a topic listed, so I thought I could wing it today. Just free flow it,
I decided to do away with putting the topics in the title. Just put the show up there. We're going to touch on a few things. Automobilista 2's release date. Assetto Corsa. Is it Every Man's Sim Part 2? Talking more about road racing.
What? Wait, AMB did something. 2 did a new thing? I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was very quietly done.
When?
Last week.
Last week. Yeah, I saw that last week.
Yeah, it was pushed back to March.
Oh, okay.
We were all getting excited for it to come out this month. I mean, I was excited for it. I may not have been able to afford it, but I was excited for it. And I was really looking forward to all.
They haven't given us any numbers yet, have they?
No, they haven't given us anything. Really, but if it plays on the same engine that P-Cars 2 runs on, it's going to be flipping fantastic as long as they fix the physics.
Well, the last video I saw...
I posted one the other day on my...
who was it running it? It was... it looked better than all the videos I'd seen before, because all the other videos I thought, that doesn't look any different than AMB.
No, I put up a couple of comparison ones that they put out and stuff like that.
But like I said earlier, the earlier comparisons didn't really impress me, but this last one looked a lot better.
Yeah, it did. Yes, it did. It looks a lot better. I'm really looking forward to it. Hi, Ian.
Ian.
My computer is out of commission again. He's on YouTube.
He's on your phone. No, he's
on YouTube. Probably on his phone.
My computer's out of commission again. What happened to it?
Yeah, really, dude. Quit beating it up.
What'd you do to it? You gotta quit letting your tomato soup drain into the keyboard. It's just not good.
Mm-hmm.
The keyboards and tomato soup don't mix. Boot issues. Buy some sandals.
I was gonna say get a bigger size, but that's even funnier. And here we go.
The boots, the boot
Boot.
issues.
The boot. It's all
Wonder
about the
what that
boot.
is.
About the boot.
That's like old issues. That's not like.
I think my
Stuff
friend
that
Ian
happens
is
anymore.
still on
It's like
7.
Windows 98. Are you on 7? Are you on Windows 7? W7? You doing it? You hanging the big W7? Siete? And we wait.
And we wait.
What? So what are you on then? What?
I'm on
What do you-
vape and coffee right now. That's what I'm
What?
on.
What is? What
Windows
are you,
10. I'm on Windows 10.
Okay, but what are you on right now that you're able to see or hear this? I don't get it. If your computer's dead, are you on the phone?
Tablet, laptop.
Tablet.
I'm
right
on
now,
loaners.
loaning a spare laptop. Dude, I have a computer I could send you, but you won't take it. Or would you?
Build to the rescue again.
Would you? If you would take it, you could have it. It's not state of the art, but it sure runs everything. Runs everything we run.
There you go.
I better talk to your mom. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, that's who you need to talk to his mom.
Say, Mrs. Ian's mom. Can I send him a?
I don't. Mom does.
Can I send him
It's
a
right there,
computer
up there.
So he'll get out of your face. So what's the plan on fixing it? What do you got to do?
He's probably taking it to Best Buy, which is.
But if you're on a laptop, how come you're not talking to us? You must have mic. You have a mic in it.
Well, he probably doesn't have the ability to. It's a loaner, so they probably don't want him to put all this crap on it.
I don't. What is this I'm looking at?
Oh, I forgot
This
this.
is Twitter. Oh, this is Twitch.
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 You're on Twitch.
Twitch. I'm trying to figure out what all these pop-ups that are coming are. Are they Discord pop-ups? I think they
You
are.
probably are. I turned all that crap off. It
That's
takes
what
forever
I don't
to.
like. I
That's
don't know what this is.
yeah. You
Oh,
gotta
it's
turn all
Discord,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta turn all that crap off.
Penske Bias Man 601. Is he talking in here? No. Got to give some gurney love. Yeah, that's right.
That's
What's
right.
he talking about? Toyota Mark III GTP. Wait, I gotta go see what he's talking about.
Oh no!
I like what he's talking about.
Oh.
I like what he's talking about. What is this? Is he just? Where's the picture? Where is it? Okay, here's the thread. I don't even know who this is.
What the?
Cart and such. You know what I was doing yesterday? I was running Cart 85 on
rFactor 2?
RF2 yesterday at
Yeah.
Indy,
Yeah.
and that took a little work.
Yeah, I messed around with it when it first dropped. It's
Because it's hard to drive, and you got to get things changed in your car. It blows up after 2 laps. I
Mhm.
burned it down like 6 times, and I realized, okay, I got to put a bigger radiator in it. I got to change the gear ratio. Then I got it going. Then I was out there battling Tom Sneva and AJ Foyt and Mario Andretti and the Unsers,
all the fun
various
stuff.
Unsers.
All the fun stuff.
Oh, it was
Well, racing was
gorgeous.
fun.
Just gorgeous.
It's a
was
fun
gorgeous.
mod, but it is
I
a
ran
bitch to
a
drive.
25 lapper, but I got ended. Those things. A lot of mods, open wheel mods. You can bump wheels and stuff, and you get away with it. Not in this one.
Mm-mm.
It ruins your day. It ruins your day if it. I had a couple flip overs, back flips. Just from touching the wall, and boom, flew up in the air, and okay, come back down and think I'm gonna drive it back in, and then look at outside the car, and it's got no front wing. Heck, it's got no front tires. It's got no front nothing. And so, okay.
And
So
that's what
I restarted. I restarted the race like 4 times, and I'm starting in the back, and I had to learn their pacing behavior and learned how, and then they weren't real good on the first lap, and I hadn't, it's rFactor product, so it's ISI. The AI has to learn, and I didn't really give them a long run to get them to learn. So yellow flags are being thrown, and so then there's like 3 or 4 laps at yellow flag, but I didn't know how many laps it was going to go, and then they're in single file, and then with 1 lap to go, they switched to double rows. and I didn't know that, so I'm kind of like, what's going on? What's going on? So I just put the car in AI control, so I didn't go nuts while I'm waiting. And then just before I got to the flag, I'd take an AI off an AI car and back off because there was a little bit of fun on every start. But once they got going, they raced really good.
And that's kind of what we've touched on.
I just need to keep work. I need to dump the hat a couple times and let them learn it more, because it was really good. Then, as if that wasn't challenging enough, I went to Formula 5000 at Riverside, and that was another learning experience. And I still didn't get it down. Every time I took my foot off the gas, the car would turn hard one way or the other, and you got to make really subtle changes.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
RF2?
I was talking about rFactor 2's Kart 85 mod. So it's basically Indy cars, and I don't think it really was kart at that point. And then, but they're 85 Indy cars, and then now I'm talking about, and that's on rFactor 2, and then now I'm talking about 1969 Formula 5000, which that was a beautiful race once the AI got things figured out. And I didn't remember that because it's been so long since we spent any time in the rFactor.
It's been like 3 months.
I know.
Not even 3 months. Well,
what am I talking about? What are you talking about?
Willis?
What are you talking about? How come his says Re-Steam bot on his?
Because
it's coming from YouTube.
YouTube. He's on YouTube.
So
By the way, this is he's still holding on to the past by staying on YouTube. This actually will be, going to say it again, the last show on YouTube.
Live show.
Yeah, any videos can you get uploaded.
Will you be uploading all the shows as pre-recorded onto YouTube?
No.
Like this show, for instance. If next week, you're not going to upload the coffee up there, huh?
No.
No coffee with a Tigg. If you want your coffee with a Tigg, you have to get it live. And you have to be somewhere else.
Mixer
I just
or
do it because of convenience. Twitch. Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
Why are you looking for convenience? Would you like a Slurpee?
I don't like we're not chasing. They're pushing. They're not. It's not. We're not us. The guys. A lot of guys are doing it. Jimmy Broadband's doing more Twitch. Gamer Muscle's doing more Twitch. Sim Racing 601 or whatever they're called is doing more Twitch. Sean Cole is doing more Twitch. Everybody's moving away from YouTube because of all the restrictions that they're putting on us. It's not something we want to do. It's something they're making us do. If we want to have the freedom that we used to have with YouTube, then everybody's moving on. And then on my trucking shows, if you've watched, I now have music going in the background, and YouTube goes apeshit crazy if you play any kind of music. Yeah, you watch me, so yes you are. Well, getting back to the RF2, I did share a video last week on the Tigg Facebook page, basically saying the same thing that Bill just said, that the AI needs time to learn in rFactor 2, and it is the best simulator out there. But you've got to learn how to drive the cars. You've got to learn how to let the AI learn how to drive the tracks. You've got to put time into it, and that's the difference between rFactor 2 over any other sim/game out there.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I don't want to make this go live again. I don't think.
On what, Twitch?
Yeah, I accidentally.
You just hit refresh, I think, and that'll freaking get you back to live. You're just looking at my ugly ass face anyway, so with my Santa Claus hat. I did find out that these headphones, no matter how great they are, they're not conclusive to wearing hats under them, though. They don't like it very much.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I got my Santa Claus hat.
Now I'm live. I'm back to live.
Now you're back to live.
I'm back to sort of live. Sort of live.
Sort of live. That's fine.
It's sort of live land.
Oh, that's new. Up above my head in the corner, I did a rotation. If you support the show in any way, shape, or form, or have a logo, I will add it to it, Dave. I know you have a company. I will add it to the rotation up there. That's
What
new.
are you pointing at?
In the right-hand corner, above the wheeler, above my face, you'll see my name, and then next to that is a rotating. It's got Stenod Racing. It's got, hey, buddy.
Don't see it. Don't see it.
Right there. Can't
Oh,
miss.
right there. Right
Yeah,
there. I'm
yeah.
looking all the way up and up.
No, it's right there. Right there.
Oh yeah, there was a snoring pug there. I saw
Yeah,
that.
and it's Stenod and Zoom Racing.
Whoever made that was brilliant.
Yeah, I know that. You know, my brilliant supporter here, the one that does most of these logos, most of my cars, except for the few that I try to do myself. We'd be talking about Billy.
Hey, Ian, how come you're not White Wolf? That would make more sense. And it'd be more illiterate, or not illiterate. Literate, more alliteration. Alliteration. That's the word I want. Silver is my favorite color. Okay. I'll remember that in the future.
Painting my car.
See, like I remember it right now, and it's in the future.
That's in the future.
Along with green and orange. Well, green just goes without saying. But everybody's favorite color is green.
Yeah.
Cue the Tigg. The Tigg shaking his head. No.
No.
No. Did you get the SRT logo?
Yeah, I have that, but
That would be good up there.
yeah, I put the Stenod logo up there, but yeah, I can put that in there too.
I like the SRT. Of course, people don't know what SRT is.
Exactly, but
I don't know exactly when it changed over to Stenod Racing Team. It used to be Stenod Racing Designs, but I think they changed it so because they were the original SRD. Hey, what's that?
Hey, fellas.
Hey,
Thomas.
Tom. Good morning.
Okay, now Tom, you're gonna have to go back and watch the beginning of the show so that you can get up to speed because we don't want to have to go over all this again.
20
There
minutes.
was something to go over.
Exactly.
Yeah, never mind.
20
Never
minutes
mind.
of show.
We've established that Ian's favorite color is silver, along with green and orange.
Emerald green. Emerald.
What are
green.
you? Emerald green. So he likes a dark green. And orange. What kind of orange? What kind of orange? Just a plain hard orange, like Home Depot orange.
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?
Casa de Orange.
The hell is this?
What is what?
Verify my existence.
For who?
Yeah, you better verify your existence.
You exist.
Otherwise, you won't exist.
On the internet.
Okay,
That's-
yeah, pretty much the orange on the old Remington car from... Oh, so the Remington colors is what you're talking about. Emerald green and orange. 1997.
Weren't you even alive yet? Were you?
Okay, he's not. All right, so take control. Take
Take control.
Back to topic.
You bring us back
to
the
topic.
first.
Whatever. What is the topic? There is no topic.
There's
It's a
never,
free-form show.
It's always a free-form show. Do we ever stick to topic? Seriously? That's what makes it so fun.
Okay, here's the topic. Here's the topic.
AMS2.
One piece over bikini. This is why. Just kidding.
Get up there. Go on. Nobody wants to see you.
Nobody wants to see you. Oh. I had a neighbor's husky in my backyard today,
They're fun.
chasing cats. It was kind of funny.
It's funny as hell watching them chase cats.
Huskies always have that look on their face, like, "What? Where'd he go?"
Where they had that evil look. I'm going to eat it. I don't care what it is. I'm going to eat it.
You better find a topic before you lose your entire audience.
Three people? Yeah.
Both of them.
Damn, Matt. You like that, huh? Well, AMS2, the pushback is to March. We kind of touched on that like 20 minutes ago. There's no reason given.
Let me take us back off topic. If I was wearing that hat, I'd be like Joe Biden. I'd have a kid in my lap. That was good, wasn't it? Wasn't that good?
Yeah.
Oh, we lost him.
You think you laugh hard, I choke.
Call
Oh.
call a 911.
Yeah, that one, what he's dying.
Rampart dispatch.
Yeah. Rescue 911.
The Tigg.
Gotta love it.
So
Gotta have a little fun in
the
life,
Tigg.
you know. The Tigg.
All right. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just had to get that in.
Yeah, I know you did.
I was late on the hat comment, so
Uh-huh.
I had to get there. So go back. You were talking about AMS.
AMS has been pushed.
AMB.
Is it called AMB now?
What is it? AMS or AMB? It's AMS, right?
It's AMS. AMB is something.
Why is it S?
Automobilista Simulator? I've never figured out the S part myself, but pushed back to March. Not a definite date given yet, but it's been pushed back to March. I'm guessing they're having a little more issues. There's no reason either, given we all were hearing all year long that it was coming out this month in time for Christmas, and then
I have an idea why it was pushed back.
give
It
us
was
your
pushed back probably because of the merger with Codemasters, and slightly mad. I think what happened is that they were probably uncertain about where they were going to end up in all this. Tigg's talking, but I don't know.
It's a little delayed. Live isn't exactly live. It's like a few seconds.
Yeah, that's
behind.
why we liked it on. Well, wasn't Twitch the closest?
Yeah, Twitch was the
The lowest latency.
Mm-hmm.
Ian, you still there? You didn't answer the question about the rental car. Is that why the green and orange?
I think he's on.
I think we lost him. We've lost him.
We've
I
lost.
don't think he's on.
We've lost him.
Yep.
He's gone.
He's on Twitch.
Gone.
He's on Twitch under several walls now.
He's not on Discord.
No.
Oh, he's watching on YouTube, so he's seeing it slowly.
He's on
And
Twitch.
then
He's on Twitch. He's on Twitch. He's on Twitch.
Oh yeah, that'd be the other guy. Okay, that's
Yeah,
three.
that's
That's
three.
three. That counts for three. Yeah.
That counts for the three of you, the whole three of you, and then did it actually get watched like 10 times in replay, which is really funny. Really, really funny. 10, 15 times in replay. The show gets watched. It's funny as hell, actually. And I'm not the one that watches it either. I did it. I don't have to watch it. AMBS. But anyway, I'm March. So look forward to that. I'm hoping they're going to drop a few more videos. Keep an eye on the Facebook group page group, whatever the flip you want to call it. Yeah, I can't cuss here because of YouTube too, because I'll put something up there. Anywho, yeah, they do. They're hitting everything. YouTube is nowadays. So we're all looking forward to that. Watch the YouTube, the Facebook group for stuff that I'm gonna find. I'll find like a week after it comes out, or 3 days after it comes out, or whatever. So we're looking forward to that. The other things are, well, I kind of wanted to touch on we touched on the Automobilista, or not Automobilista, see, now I'm stuck on Automobilista. The Assetto Corsa, is it exactly at the Everyman Sim / game? We talked for over an hour, a month or so ago, about the NASCAR aspect of it, and that's not changed in the least bit. They've added a few more things, but nothing leaps and bounds. Still no. Supposedly there's an app that works. We know one guy, Phil, who races with us, who's got the rolling starts to work, but that's the only person I've ever heard of getting the rolling starts to work, and he's not shared that wisdom with us.
Who?
You know,
What, Phil?
Phil, yeah, you notice that he's talked about it?
He actually shared it with me, but I was in the middle of something else and I couldn't. I should have just got the app and throw it in. But the whole thing is that everybody has to have it, obviously, on the server.
Right.
But I'm not going to chase down. I'm not going to chase down that kind of stuff for AC. I don't think there's a point to that, unless. No.
Well,
unless those guys on that Facebook channel get their stuff in a basket and and we can
get their ducks in a row.
figure it out, because I don't understand why we've got 4 different years mods going, and no cohesiveness about it. But you know, they're making it, they're doing it as it pleases them, and I understand that, and good for them. But on the other hand, if you want to hold what they're doing is,
Yeah, I'm the same way. I want, that was the one nice thing about the NR2 community, NR 2003 community in the beginning. It was all, you know, we're here, we're here, we're here, we're here, we're here. Let's, you know, it's, and then it dropped, and it was the whole mod, not a piece here, a piece there, a piece for another mod there, another piece for another mod there, and then, oh, here's another mod. Wait, here's some tracks. Oh, wait, let's go back to that first mod. Oh, let's go to this new 4th mod, and it's just, and the thing about, again, the Facebook is it's Facebook, it's not a forum, so it's, if you're trying to follow one specific thing, then it's a pain in the ass to follow it all, because again, it's not a forum where it's just, you know, okay, this is the topic I want to read. No, you have to read everything else that scrolls by you, and it gets to be a hassle. I mean, Facebook is great because it keeps everybody together, but then if you want to follow the newest mod, you know, the 2019 car part of the mod, then you're screwed, because they talk about the 90s version of the mod more than that. Then somebody will throw in, oh, I'm working on, and this is not a dig on our friend Darren, but oh, I'm working on the hood pins. Love Darren's work, he does great work, but this all of a sudden throwing that up, here's a beautiful Chevy hood pin. Not what I want to talk.
That's a picture of a car going backwards on pit road.
Yeah, no, actually it's going
forward. That's the back end of a car.
Yeah.
That's the back end of a car.
No, that's the front end of a car, actually.
That's the front end of a car. What is it?
I don't remember what car it was. This is something I was thinking around with.
Oh,
Mini Coopers. This is probably one of the most fun mods in Assetto Corsa to drive, other than the fact that the driver's sitting like this, and there's no racing liveries. But it is a very fun mod to drive.
Well, there is in the TCL.
Yeah, the TCL one. This is the first one, so I've not even played with the TCL mod, which looks like basically someone, well, guys that have been around forever.
Same guys.
Yeah, been around forever. They finally got their ducks in a row and released something good. Finally. It's a fun car to drive. I enjoyed driving this Mini Cooper. It's a lot of fun.
Gosh, they look like they're going 60 miles an hour.
They probably are.
Engine is screaming.
And of course, it's at our favorite track where I tested these things at. Of course. I did this a month ago, 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. Oh, there's the wall hit. In turn 6.
Okay, you're ahead of us. So
yeah, I know that.
You're in that red car, I assume.
Yes, I'm in the red car.
Oh, I should say you're wearing that red car.
I want to see the Legiers, man.
I didn't save any of those videos.
Legiers.
I didn't save any of those videos. That's
the Legiers.
These are old Coopers, aren't they?
Yeah, those are like 64s, I think.
65s and 66s, or 66s, I think, is the mod.
How fast they going?
Probably 90.
That's more my speed.
Yeah, they're fun to drive. They really are fun to drive.
Corner cutter.
Well, that was the AI. That wasn't me.
Yeah, I did a reply.
I see that.
Uh-oh.
I just answered. I replied to your reply, so.
Uh-oh.
So, balls in your court.
Oh no. What's going on now?
nothing. We're not going to talk about it. Obviously, we're not talking about it, so don't talk about it.
Okay.
Oh, look, he's starting up. Dan's starting up. That's interesting. Does it show that I'm starting up Content Manager when I start it up? Or does it say Assetto Corsa?
It says when you say, I don't know.
I wonder when Mick's going to cut loose with that javelin. I got to have that.
I know you do. He's probably got to get permission from everybody and everything else. Again,
No
secret
way.
stuff.
There's no way. I mean, that's a who knows where they got it originally put into rFactor, and then TBH put it in. SBH put it in. He made up a version that went into the Historics GT mod. That's why I have it, and then I gave it to Mick and asked him if he would Assetto Corsa to get that stupid 71 Javelin out of my set. God, I hate that Javelin. That is like the ugliest car, one of the ugliest cars I think they made. Some people think it's the prettiest car in the world, and I just think it sucks.
The ugliest one was the late 70s AMX. That thing was ugly.
Oh, it was basically the same one we have.
No, it was topped off shorter. It looked more like the Horizon, or what was that? That was the Horizon they had. No, it was no, that was still Dodge. The little compact car they had that towards the end of their lifespan. They had a little compact car.
Oh, the big fish tank one.
Not the Pacer or the other.
Oh, it wasn't the Pacer.
I think didn't the Omni start out as an AMC car and got bought out? But I don't know. It looks like one of those elongated. Yeah.
That car started out as a Renault.
Yeah, and it is elongated.
And then Chrysler's relationship with foreign countries got out of hand. And let's see, what are we looking at here? There's a green. What is that? Oh, look at he's doing. Oh, he's doing a replay.
I'm doing replays. This is back.
This is an ancient replay.
This is back from satellite.
Cheating. He's driving that 312 back there.
Yeah, and this is back in satellite days too. Look at the twitchy cars.
That's me in the Piper. In the Piper mobile over on the T70 on the left.
Yeah.
On the right, as it were, as you look at it, but left as you look at it. Ooh, it's got the names on it. It doesn't have your name on it. That's interesting.
Because it's my replay. That's why.
You would think the viewer, since it's a replay, it would throw that on there too.
You would think, but they don't.
But I don't think so.
Cranking them up.
I think we lost Ian. We bored him to death.
We bored him to death. No, he's still here. There's still 3, unless we gain some others. I'm just standing here with the flag out.
Yeah. Okay. So. Oh.
What track is this?
Spa.
This is Spa. Remember we did that Spa? Oh, you weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
You were there the second time. This is the first time. This was the big ugly first time.
This was a lot of fun.
Sitting there ready to roll.
I enjoyed these cars in this race. I actually like this car better than the car we're running now, to be honest with you.
The plane, look at the plane.
These are not Can-Am cars.
I know
they did run all these models in Can-Am, but
these are not.
I don't know, the 330, I don't think the 330 was in Can-Am, but the T70s ran in Can-Am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tigg's in the lead! The Tigg's in the lead!
Yeah.
Which car are you driving, Dan?
The one in front with the 4?
24. He's driving the
one in the front?
Yep.
Yeah.
I led a lot of this race. The number 4.
And here comes.
We
are all wrecking.
Yeah. And I just drove consistent laps.
Fantabulous races at Rex.
Who's racing?
Mick, Dave, Bill, and me.
Dave's in the little 312.
Oh.
Mick's in the Ferrari. And I'm in the all green T70.
Yeah, so this was back
like
in the satellite days.
A month ago.
Yeah, 3 months ago, close to it.
Now see, there's Mick's car. That's what it burned down. I don't know what he did. He hit the guardrail and just turned the car black. It looked like a briquette. That was
Oh.
scary. That the damage is a little funky on that car.
Yeah.
It just turns into, see, look at its back.
Who's that leading now in the red car?
That's Dave. No, that's Dave, yeah. No, that's not Dave. Who is that?
No, there it just showed it.
That's
Mick.
Toasted critter.
see, that's it. No, that's just a replay of that was Mick, because that's the Ferrari.
Yeah, I'm going back to show you the damage on this thing. Watch the damage
Yeah,
come
that's
up
the
on it.
330. That's the
He hits the guardrail, hits the guardrail. Oh, that's a lousy camera angle. That's a lousy camera angle.
No, that's a great camera. Maybe for the accident.
Gosh.
They
You
just,
got
look,
the
at,
roof.
look at it, look at it, look at that. Turned it to a charger. No, I'm just
Crispy
reading my race.
critter.
What you reading, Ian? What you reading? Yeah, this was a fun track. It was.
There's a lot of fun in these cars.
We were making it harder than it should have been because we were just going way too fast. There you go. So just keep showing it. It's like the wild world of sports, the agony and defeat. He didn't have a crispy critter in that car. And then Dave got out and started blowing us away, but he ran out of gas before the end. And I don't know where you were that day.
Was that one of the
Working. That's when you were working.
You were working, or you was out on vacation with Pat?
No, he was working. Oh, there it is again. Crispy critter. That's just too much. That's just, why the heck? Car looked like it slid on its roof, and it didn't. They needed to have another layer of damage. But it's Assetto Corsa, and there's damage, so that's pretty good.
And some of the mods, yes.
Close to damage as you're gonna get. Yeah, see that's the thing. They talk about how perfect it is. There's no. Yeah, see, the 312 really wasn't. It was a later car, so it really wasn't fair. It's got more horsepower and lighter. And so once he got out front, he was just wailing on us. He just drove away. Then he ran out of gas because the little sucker burns more fuel.
Because it's faster.
Yeah, you burn more fuel. Bigger engine.
So that was that. There's a lot of good mods in here I don't have replays of. That's the sad part about it.
Well, I've started dumping mine off because they're on. Yeah, I started looking at moving my my Steam install to my external, but I read that that's not a good idea. I never liked the open top Ferrari and the Porsche prototypes from there compared to the GT style ones. Looks like a Can-Am car's deformed distant cousin. Well, that's basically what they are, really. You talking about the open top ones? The T70 Mark. See, that's a Mark III with the top on it.
I love those cars.
That's not Porsche for S. It's a low T-tops. Oh, that Ferrari, like the 312. Well, the cars with tops were built for endurance racing, and they raced in the rain and everything, so that's why they had tops on them, and that's why they were built. They didn't make cars that didn't have tops. So there you go. There's the reasoning. Simple problem. Simple. Uh-oh, here comes Volkswagens.
No Volkswagens. Another.
Yeah, it's Volkswagen.
No,
it's a VW.
Well, yeah. Another exhibition race won by yours truly.
It was a front run.
Yep.
Day. I've never been a fan of it.
Was I in this one?
Yes, you are. You're back there.
Yes,
you're back there.
You're in the
third.
I'm in the very back. You're in the green and yellow car. I believe.
Yeah,
because these were the assigned cars. That's Tigg on the second row. That's Dave in the orange and blue one, and Mick's in the blue and white. I think.
No, he's in the orange, and he's in the Miami Dolphin color car.
I thought that was Dave in that car.
No, I'm looking at the little flags on it.
I just have those. Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm not smart enough to read those. See, there you are, Tom. You're in the. I'm in the.
I don't see no flags.
The name flags.
There's names right above them. See,
I don't see them.
Okay, see.
Oh, now I see it.
See the last car. The name above the last car is you, but that's because my flag is off to the right.
Well, that's where I should be. Last. Last. There's a tag on the front car, but not on the second car.
Because the second car must be.
It's my car.
There's
There's me
to do with the position.
jumping ahead.
The drive.
I actually won this one too, so I'm going to pat myself on the back on that one.
That's what these are. The Skippies.
Yep, they're a lot of fun too.
I like the Skippies.
Yes, they are.
They're reminiscent of the Formula 4s.
I like them too.
I think you came in second in that one, or Mick third, because Mick got a whole head of steam up.
Mick's not that as good at momentum cars. He's good at the gas and go cars.
Well, imagine filling some of these cars. But as you can see, it's for road racing, Assetto Corsa, and for, of course, the guys who drive Assetto Corsa know that Assetto Corsa is all about road racing, and it's just it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Is it every man's sim? No.
It can't be. It can't be. It doesn't cover NASCAR. It doesn't meant to cover oval racing. RF2 does a little better job with it.
And the simulation in RF2 is a little better.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, and then Mick's falling off. Oh, they get together.
Yeah.
Me and Tom are having a little doodah back there, and he's winning it. See, but what you see here is that with momentum cars like the Skippy, we're closer together.
Mm-hmm. It was a lot of fun.
That to me, yeah. So look at that. We're in a 3-car battle in the back there. Of course, we're looking at Tigg. So
let me.
See, the battle's over. The battle is over. Yes, this would be a car that would be great to have a whole bunch of other cars on the track.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's Tom right there.
Yeah, that was me out in the weeds.
Yeah, I had to get a picture of that. That's Dave then. Oh, who's that?
I think that's Dave. There's Tom.
Yeah, it's gotta be Dave in the red one.
Yeah.
Tom's up there. So it just doesn't show the name tag for the one you're looking at?
I guess so.
That's interesting.
That is
It's not
interesting. It's not helpful at all.
That's kind of dumb.
I guess you're supposed to know who car number 6 is. I don't
Yeah, that's the
think.
problem with the cars. The car numbers. I mean, I would, if we were running those, I don't care about the paint job so much, but I would at least put our numbers on them so that we know who's who. You know, we can get used to the cars, and we can do that.
Yeah.
These cars don't even have numbers on them. Most of them.
No, they don't. I don't think they do.
So, but the wings are wide open. You can just go stick a number on them. Be done. See, stick a number on the winglets, and you'd know.
I'm not even on that list.
Yeah, that's weird. That list is weird.
The real time. Yeah,
I'm not sure.
They don't put the leaderboard on
It's
here
got all
either.
that room on it. It's got all that room on it, but it's only got 4 names on it all the time.
Yeah.
I have it up, but I keep looking at it and thinking, why do I have that up? It's not really useful. You know,
It's kind of used. It's kind. Ooh, there goes Dave losing it. It's useful when you're, well,
Look
like.
at that slide. Oh, big slide. Oh, good dodge, Tom. Or is that me?
That was Tom.
No, that was me.
I don't know. Oh yeah, mine was green and black. Yours is green and yellowish. See, there was more position changing here than in any race we've had.
That's what I see.
Since our
Most. That's what I
That's
see
me
most
right
of the
there.
time. Clear track ahead.
Yep.
Is it that me?
I used the real.
It had a black nose, yeah.
I use the real time to see how much gap is between me and the guy in front of me, or the guy behind me. That's all I use
That's
it for.
handy. That's handy.
Yeah.
That's handy. That's.
Because the radar thing doesn't pop up till you're right on top of them. That's Mick in the Miami Dolphin car.
That ain't Miami Dolphin colors.
Yeah, it's close enough for me.
They ain't got yellow on their uniforms.
That's orange.
Well, they don't got orange either.
They got pink.
Yes, they do. They're so pinky. Hey, look at that! I'm running away with this race. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
That's not you.
That's me. I was in that
That's
car.
you there.
Yeah, it's number.
Hey, you gotta remember the delay. We're not seeing what you're seeing.
Okay. Yeah, duh. But yeah, we needed like 10 more guys in that race to make it really fun. What else do I got?
Yeah, see, we do get spread out. Look how far we are.
Yeah, this is what I did with AI. This is one I did with AI. Since nobody wants to run it online, I have to run it offline. So guess which track it is?
It's gotta be Iowa. What do they call those things? Oh, brain fart. Holy brain fart.
I'm out of coffee, and I got coffee sitting in the pot out there.
Ma'am. That's a tragedy, ma'am.
Yeah, and it's gotten, well, they got flooded like 5 times this year. Every time they recovered from it, and it would flood again. I didn't hear after the last flood if they gave up for this year.
The way they made this track with the trees and everything, that does look like lots. There was a lot of places in Iowa that did look like that.
Right.
It's just not there.
Just not there. Not there.
I mean, it looks like a cart track. I mean, it's small. It covers very little land, and it's sitting there next to the freeway and a county road. And it's like I almost missed it. It's like
I did miss it
when I drove out of Omaha, and I'm so it says it's only like 9 miles from here. So you go out old country roads from Omaha. You don't go out the freeway. And so you go out country roads, and then you come to the freeway, and there it is. And I'm about to get on the freeway, but I'm looking at the Navi, and it says it's right there. And I'm looking around, I don't see it anywhere, because I'm expecting big complexes, big buildings and stuff.
This is a club track for sure.
Yeah, it's a club kart track. I mean, it's time, and it's just like a lot of tracks in The Sims. They all look like they're expansive and huge. They're like they're Riverside, and they're not. Riverside covers a lot of ground. I mean, you've got a mile on the back straightaway, so you got that much space. That track, I don't think it covers 10 acres.
No, remember.
It's in the soils all around it, and then the freeway is right there. The freeway's right there. I mean, it's like
which you can't see because they put which you can't see because they put trees that aren't there. I mean, there's trees there, but there's like 5 of them. 5. Seriously, about 5 trees.
I don't think there are 5 trees. There might be some trees over there by the building.
Yeah, there's like 5 trees.
Out on the track, there's like maybe 1 bush. I mean, there's those gazebos are the hugest thing out there. I mean, those little gazebos where the flag stands. And it's charming. It's very charming, but it sure don't look like that.
Which one was this?
Man,
we didn't race this.
We didn't race
this. AI race with Tigg.
Me playing around with the AI.
Going down the grass.
Because I overdrove the corner.
He was harvesting soy. see, even if they just throw some soybeans in there, put some low bushes in there, it would be more believable. But when you're standing on those high school football stand bleachers that they got, that's what they're like. I mean,
that's exactly what they are.
They're just bleachers. I mean, they're not grandstands. It's like this thing there. There's nothing like that there, and that's what I was looking for. I was looking for trees, and I know you kept saying there's no trees, but I still believe there would be something. But no, it's a low spot. I know why it's flooded. It's because of the low spot.
Well, the river's right there too.
That's why they sold it. The soy farmers sold and said we can't plant in there. This ruins the plants every year. It drowns them. They have that big bridge. It's just like, and that track there is like probably 3 times as wide as the track is. I swear it looks like a kart track. Looks like it was an old Malibu Grand Prix place. You remember those?
Yeah.
I held the record at the Riverside for a little while. The Riverside track.
There he goes.
Mhm.
Going to cut some trees.
I think that's what I think that's what became the Skippies. I think they bought all those Malibu Grand Prix cars because they were very much like that. That was fun race. That was better than karting. Zoom, zoom. Is that Tom right there?
No, these are AI. I don't think I had anybody's car in this thing, even though I tried to get it in there.
Oh, now see that you caused that. That was your contact. That was not his.
There I go, overdriving the corner, getting used to the car at this track.
You were too distracted with passing.
That too.
Should have waited that guy out. Look at it. Look at he don't even know where to drive through the turn. He's like, I'm going over there by him. Well, that's interesting. I've not seen that before, where it left a track in the dirt. That's interesting. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you if this layout is right because it just doesn't look right.
It's right. It's
I'm sure it is because you could go on a satellite and pull this layout out. It's not a big deal. I mean, you could do a laser scan track of this. They sure made it look like a big deal, though, didn't they?
Yes, it did.
Those tents and everything. It looks like look at those semi trucks.
Mostly guys mostly it's guys with cars on trailers. Oh, some guys even drive the car because they're just barely street legal and they drive them there. Nothing like this. Yes. The one time I went, nothing like this ran there.
Oh, when I went there was a Formula Ford on the track running, and there was a bunch of Mustangs in the parking lot. They were getting ready to run some kind of club of. I'm talking about new Mustangs, you know. And then I heard the Vega Club was going to have an event a couple weeks after I was there. So.
Yeah, they run weekend things.
It really ruins it when you see it and you go, this is not the track. I mean, it's so distracting once you've seen the track. It's like, this is so not real. This is like a fictional track.
Right.
You know, it really seems. I mean, if you could just yank it, build those trees out, that would help. You know, leave the buildings. Okay, the buildings, they can get over that, but the trees,
the millions of trees.
You should be able to see every part of the track from bleachers. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. From bleachers, you can see every part of the track, and you can't because of the trees. And it definitely is flat. That's for sure. There was a couple humps in it. I noticed. It's kind of like a button willow is. It's got the little humps. Not as big as the button willow humps, but you know, it had two places I could see that there was. And I watched the Formula Ford run, not Formula Ford, Spec Ford. It was a Spec Ford, and I saw it, and it would go over the hill, and you know, you could see it lift, and it was just a little one. But if you had a car that could go fast, you could probably get some air. Yeah, this is. I wish I could do tracks just enough to yank them trees out. I tried. I couldn't. In
rFactor, you tried it. I remember.
I tried to pull them trees out just to see what it would look like with no trees. And then I would change the color of the grass to make it look more greenish, like soy plants. Good. It would look right. It would look great.
Exactly. Get rid of the trees.
I mean, and all those these massive tire walls. That's funny too.
Yeah.
All these tire walls. There's no tire walls.
No.
There's no walls.
It's wide open spaces.
I don't even know that there's that much curbing here. I don't remember the curbing, but there was some curbing.
Yeah, a little bit, but not much. I mean, they did embellish a lot. The layout is right, but it's
yeah, it seems like it's too big. It really seems like it's too big, like it's scaled wrong. Track is definitely too wide. That track is only about half that width. It's a narrow track. It's a club track, just a basic.
Yeah,
like
and they know what it is. It's Pontiac used to support them, and then.
Well, I'm imagining the guys who built it have no real clue at all of what it was. I don't know what pictures they went from or what they just decided we're going to dress it up. I mean, I don't like it flat, so I'm going to do this. I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. I mean, like I said, there was lots of Iowa that had trees in it because I was looking for cardinals all through them. Up in the little north of there, or no, that was quite a bit north of there. But anyway, yeah. So, what are you most excited for in the sim world? Ian asks. That's a good question.
I'm excited for AMS too.
I almost don't need anything new. I've got. I mean, every day, I seem to not be able to resist doing that, and I just keep downloading. But I'm never gonna get to submarine racing. Go get a room. Okay, get a room.
Yeah, really. There was one time a speedboat mod for rFactor 1. And that was kind of cool when they were working on it, and then they abandoned it, which was sad.
You know those little Aussie speedboats that they do in the little track, and they have They have a driver and a navigator in them, and they go around. And they ought to do that. That would be easy. I don't need to say anything. What? Oh, okay, yeah.
Like Hunt for Red October.
Like Hunt for Red. I love that movie.
So do I. That was the best of them.
And the book was good too.
The book was great.
I read that book when I was still skydiving. I remember laying out on a chaise lounge reading that book. So the guy said, "Come on, aren't you gonna go? Aren't you gonna?" "No, I'm gonna read some more. I'll be up in a minute." It's like I can only jump 4 times a day. Costs too much.
The Clancy book movies it's like Clive Cussler's. They deviate so much from the book that it's not even the same story.
Because it would cost too much
to do. Yeah. So that's the thing. That's why there's not a lot of movies. He's done it twice, Clive Cussler, and both times they screw with his story so much that he said nope. Because he wants his story told. And I don't blame him. Now when he passes, because he's quite old, whether his son's going to keep up the same thing or not is interesting. But this is a fun car to drive in Assetto Corsa too. This is a GT4. Maserati. Your face is a Maserati.
Yeah, the GT4s are a good class. They're a little less powerful.
They're fun to drive. You get a little tire smoke.
What is that? That's an AC you're racing?
That's an AC, yeah. That's an AC.
Well, you ought to put up the Pete car too thing.
I don't have any. That doesn't save replays.
Do we have that? I think we have that Maserati. Oh, I was going to say. I think we have an AC. Yeah, there it is, right there.
Duh. That's this is AC.
I got them in rFactor 2 too. I think.
Also, rFactor 2 also.
Oh, look at all those are Maserati.
Yep, that's just.
Maseratis.
Bro, raced the same class cars. I didn't pull up the same car. I didn't. That's the thing too. That one thing I like about P cars too is if you click GT4, you get all the GT4 cars. This you got to hunt and peck them out with Assetto Corsa. So that's the bad thing about Assetto Corsa.
No. You just got to go in the content manager. You just have to where it says all right next to it. There's a thing. If you click on it, you can say GT4, and all the GT4 classes will be shown, and then you just pick them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just learned something new.
Well, my work here is done. It's a red letter day when you can take something.
You teach me something every day, whether you know it or not. I learned something.
Yeah, I was
being sarcastic.
Recognize subtle sarcasm.
Yes, I do. But I know with the people who don't. But not all the people who watches and replay. Subtle sarcasm.
Subtle sarcasm. They don't realize it. I didn't use sarcastic tone. See.
No, not always.
And most people don't get that anyway. It's a lost tone. Is a lost art.
Yes, good for the internet. Thank you very much.
That's sarcasm.
Mm-hmm.
That's sarcasm. Spelled with a Z. ZC. Oh yeah, those are fun cars there.
They are fun.
GT4 cars, and they got a Mustang in there.
Do they have the Mustang?
Yeah, they have a. Well, yeah, they have a Mustang.
Now, what's the difference between these and 3s?
These are less. These are more showroomy. These are more like a showroom car.
Yeah, these are.
They're more
street cars.
So they don't go as fast.
They're not as fast. Yeah, the lower the number in the GT class, the faster. It's like a GT1 car.
Then we ought to be racing the 4s.
I'm saying.
I wouldn't mind racing the 4s.
I didn't realize there were GT4s. I said GT. Well, I wanted to do GT3 so we could say we'd done it.
Yeah. Well, I'm having fun with the GT3s too.
The whole sim world is about GT3.
GT3 right now for road racing. It's 90%.
Well, that's now going bringing it around full circle, conversation-wise or topic-wise, Automobilista is not about GT3.
No, it's not.
Bit.
No.
It's about other forms. It's about Brazilian stock car racing, open wheel. It's yeah, they're not, and then obviously the trucks. They're definitely beating a road that's different. It's not the same as everybody else. And it's funny because everybody talks about how they want GT3s. It's like, how many sims do you need that are just all GT3s? How many do you need? To me, get ACC and it's over. That's all you need. Just get GT3, call it done. I don't know what GTR3 is going to be. Because honestly,
You mean GTR 6?
the GT3 thing has been done, and it's like, if you bring GT3 out as your big thing with just a different series. Now, I don't know. IMSA is different because it's class racing on the same track. If they did IMSA, if they could get a license for IMSA, that would be, they could run what is it, the GTD class? That's the same.
That's about the one major auto sport that's not in any really sim. I mean, yes, we have mods made by people, but if you look at there's nothing.
Why is that? Why is
that?
Simple reason. NASCAR owns the damn thing. That's why.
Well, there you go. Well, why isn't it in iRacing then? Well,
it is
kind of
to some degree. Not as a full series. No.
Right.
Have you been reading any of this stuff on Facebook about the spec map stuff?
No, I can't read. No, Tom, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, I saw that.
What the hell is that? I don't see no difference in the cars when I look at two pictures, before and after.
Oh, I think they're kind of going the direction of, what do they call that paint?
I'll be right back. I gotta get more coffee.
From illusion?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. And is that some of that ability to wrap the paints too? Or is that...
I don't know.
They want GT3s in their preferred sim because ideally they would use one sim for all. You're exactly right, Ian. That is exactly right. They want every sim to be to fill all the boxes in. And I applauded the idea of ACC doing the Webcam and just having one GT3s and that's it. I think that's the way it should be done. Every and if you want, because they're all about selling DLC, why not just sell a new game that's centered on a different type of series, different kind of racing, and just have several of those. You don't use the same base, everything. You just got to put in different tracks and different car sets, and sell that. That's what they should do. But they, ultimately, I mean, I think who's doing it? Reza's doing a decent job staying with. Kunos is doing a decent job staying true to their vision of just doing GT3 basically. But I see tons of people saying, "I wish they would." What do we want here? Saying that they want this, they want that, they want this. It's like, well, their beloved sim. Which beloved sim?
Beloved.
Oh, you're saying they want their sim to be their. People like Sim A are not going to like Sim B, even if it has the cars they want. Well, I think they ought to let the series sell. Look at the F1 Codemasters franchise. This doing fabulous. See, there's the Mustang right there.
That's what I was running when I see that. This is kind of wrapping up, and this is something of a teaser. Something we're tossing around, and I've got one guy, Bill.
Now, is this one or two?
This is Project Cars 2.
Two.
You did Project Cars 2.
I think Project Car 1 has a lot of the same content.
Yeah, it does. I don't think it's as graphically.
Their Willow Springs is more realistic in P-Cars 1.
Is it really?
Yeah, it doesn't have as many outbuildings, and They kind of went the way of Ma'am, the Willow Springs. They kind of just dressed it up like it's a big deal, and it's not. It's a little.
Actually, there's 8. I said there's.
That's what we need right there.
The box.
9, 17, 10s. 9, 17, 10s.
But the funny thing in Can-Am, that is the only car. That unfortunately.
See, you don't have an M20B to race it or an M8F to race it. That's what. Well, Can-Am is just so unloved. I mean, I wish there was a mod that was just Can-Am series. God, I would just talk about your. That would be for me. That would be for me. And then there's the Formula Rookie. That's a great car.
And that's a lot of the car. Unfortunately,
I tried to run a career and I couldn't get past the first race. It was Long Beach. Oh God.
Yes, it's a pain.
Long Beach is hard track, even in those little turkeys. It's a hard track. Oh my God. And I don't like the Expo in the GT4. It's like, what? That's not a real car. What are you doing? I mean,
it is a real car.
I know it's a real car, but it doesn't look like it belongs.
No, it doesn't.
There's some good cars in there, though. The Giannetta is just an easy, fun car to drive. I imagine the Expo is probably easy to drive, too.
Well, when I was playing with this yesterday at Willow Springs, I was the second fastest car to that thing.
They're American series, that's why. The only way you could get Can-Am to fly is if you did it with a Group 7. You did it at an intra-series slant to it, you know. Yeah, well, not really. I think because NASCAR. Remember when IndyCar was oval racing?
All oval racing.
And then they started sneaking in a few things. Well, of course, Riverside was in this series for a long year. I saw him twice. I saw him in 2 years. I saw him in '68, and I saw him in '84. I want to say that was Cart, I think. Oh, look at that! Wait a minute. Is this? Go back to that last one.
What was the last one?
The one before this one. The series, the cars that you had up, like classes. The one before. Before these GT.
I don't even remember.
These are IMSA cars.
Yeah.
These are all IMSA cars.
Yes, they are.
This Corvette doesn't race anything but IMSA. That's the only thing that they race. And the GT4 or GT4 too.
Yep.
Those are IMSA cars, okay, and that's an IMSA paint job on the 911. So definitely, that's IMSA right there. So they're doing IMSA.
A little bit, yeah.
And what you don't see is Ford and Chevy in most sims together. They don't. One will pick one and one will pick the other. It's like, that drives me nuts. It's like, I think there is a Camaro GT4, and I wish they did have it. And there was a Challenger GT4 car for a while.
Yeah.
If you could have all three of those, then I could build me a Trans Am. No, not this class. You had one up that looked like old IMSA DTM, DRM.
That would
Yeah,
be.
that one.
Can't you pick them and have them run against each other?
Yeah, you can.
You
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
And
It's just like any. So this is like IMSA and Group 5. This is more Group 5 actually. This is Group 5.
It's Group 5.
But like those top two, the 934, 935s, and the BMW 320 Turbo, those are IMSA. They use those in IMSA.
You know what's missing?
Yeah, Monzas.
Mm-hmm.
The only sim that did Monzas up front was
Race Room.
Race Room, and that's the only that has the wing car, right?
Yeah.
And see this one, I don't know. I imagine they got this one that I put that's in AC. I imagine they got that from Forza or Gran Turismo. See, the Forza and Gran Turismo, their big claim to fame is they got 1,500, 1,600 cars in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? They got so many. That I think that Formula car there, that X, is a cool looking
Formula. There.
Again, there's you're in Ford. Are you in Ford? GT3. Look at all the classes. Jeez.
There's a ton of classes, and then there's road cars.
Wait a minute. There was a Group B. Was there a Group B up there?
Yeah, there's a Group B.
Group B? No, it's road.
I don't know how you can kill them scrolling up and down so much.
Yeah, that's Group B.
That's rally racing, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's rally. But go up. That's not the.
All them damn
BS. I'm
lights.
thinking.
Oops.
What lights? Oh yeah, it's because they're off-road racers or rally racers. That's DTM or yeah, DTM cars.
That was
They got no Mustang, but they got the Sierra. What is that? Ferrari.
yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Group A. See, Formula A in the United States was Formula 5000. That's what they called it. They called the Formula A.
Look what they got here.
I know. Look at that.
The
That's pretty full.
C1. That's almost every car.
They got later cars and earlier cars, so it's kind of weird. What's missing there? The Mazda. The Mazda's missing.
Yeah, throw that one out.
But it's funny because it's got the. Does it have Toyota?
Nissans.
No, it's just got the Nissans. Got the later Nissans. And it's got two different. It's got a C9 and a C11, right? Is that what that is under your name? I can't see it. The bottom Mercedes.
Yeah, I can't
what is
move.
that one?
Hang on a second. Let me.
It's C9, isn't it?
There's a C9, but there's the one. Is that the C11? I don't think it is.
The Sauber C9 and the Jaguar JR, and the one underneath is the
One to the left of the Jag. What is that?
left.
Left.
Oh, the Nissan.
We have two columns.
Yeah, okay. There's the Nissans, the RE.
Okay, below that.
Right below it.
It's
Right below
the C9 LM. I said that.
Click on it.
Oh, one's a low. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense.
Click it.
I did.
There you go.
I did.
It's the Le Mans. What's the other one then? Why is there two C9s? That's what I want to know.
The first C9 has a bigger rear.
Le Mans. One's non-Le Mans.
Well, the other one, the straight up C9 has a bigger wing. If you look, that's about the only difference I can see.
89. What's the date on the other one? They're both 89.
So this
So it's
must have,
different track variant.
Yeah.
Different tracks is all it is.
Well,
Le Mans car has a smaller wing
because it's a fast ass track.
Spa. It's Spa. That's why. Yeah. See, they got a mishmash of years there, is what.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
And then there's later cars.
I thought they had.
Yeah, the Mazda was 91.
Then they have these.
I mean, the Mazda was a 90, and they got an XJR9, and not all. And they got the Ferrari or the F1 car. Yeah, those 85 Indy cars were the ones that look kind of like this one. That's the mix mash of years. Look at that Lotus 56. That cracks me up. I have a mod that's all roadsters. It's got different roadsters in it.
Yeah.
For Indy cars. I've got some mods in there I didn't realize. I'm looking there. Oh my God. I was to go do something.
There's your
there's your touring car legends.
GTA.
But it doesn't have a Mustang RTR. That's just a piece of crap. I don't know why. They can't give you the straight one. There you go. It's 2002.
Oh, there you go. There's a car for you.
Yeah, 2002. Look at that. The 250 GT. That's pretty. Well, that's a cool looking car there. Old Austin.
Yeah.
Aston Martin. What a cool looking car. Look at those spoked wheels.
Yeah.
And then there's the four bangers.
Yeah, all kinds of fun in here. If you can actually do it. You can the opponents.
Oh, look! Go back to the GTO series. What did it have for GTO series?
GT. The vintage or the regular? Because there is a regular.
Regular. They have vintage. there.
Yeah, these are
Okay. Did they have the Mustang? They don't have the Mustang. Yeah,
right.
dude.
Think there.
What is that?
Down to bottom.
Click on the Mustang.
I did.
That's see, those cars didn't run together. That's whole different years. That's like a 94, 95 Mustang.
97. It says at the top.
And the Audi 90. That's like
89.
And then the Diablo. Shit. Yeah, see, these don't match. And then the Nissans, that's later still, I think.
94s.
94, yeah. 94. And see, the 961, I'm not sure what year that.
86 it says.
86. Huh. Yeah, see, that's not a good bunch of cars or anything. And they're so bad at SMS. They were so bad about the way they put cars together. That's the closest thing to a good set as anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got a good variety there, but you still don't have. You got the C7 and you got the Ferrari and the Porsche. And you can run the.
They're all basically right around the same 2-year
how many
period.
paints? Click on the GT. How many paints you got? You just got that probably just that year. Well, that's the Le Mans car too. That's not even. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, there's some different paint jobs. There's a Gulf paint job. They're done. I guess some private tier teams are looking at running some GTs, but Ganassi's out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good looking. That black one, that's really sharp. Hey, run the yellow. That's funny. What's behind your head? We can't see it.
That.
Bottom row.
Yeah,
What's the left? That one. That one.
Yeah, that one and that one.
They're
Same.
different. Yeah, see, I mean, you can put your own paint job in.
Yep.
And nobody can see it.
Yep.
I like the yellow one. Actually, I like the yellow. The yellow GT looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Should be number 16.
No. Can you get a bigger picture than that?
Yeah, if you just get into the car itself.
There you go.
Now, showroom, yeah. There's your big picture. That's a gorgeous car. Sexy.
Well, I can't tell for all the other crap on the screen.
I don't know. Photo mode. Let's go that way. Oh, nope.
How big is your screen, Tom?
It's a
15 and a half?
27 inch.
Oh, that's fairly good. I'm looking at a 31, so it's not much different. Mine's a TV, though. I'm looking at a TV.
I got a Samsung monitor.
That's what mine is. Mine's an Insignia Samsung.
The color on
32 inch.
The color on it's great.
Except that you can't see your car's purple.
The car is not purple.
It's purple.
It is not.
Purple.
I got something purple for you.
That's what she said.
So you are all losing and chatting my off on here. Yes, we have lost you. I'm sorry. Let me go back. They are the same as running. Okay, I read that much. Pretty much anything America tends to be laughed at the rest of the world. That's true. Just because we are to be. Well, the thing is IMSA is taken pretty serious world over because everybody comes over to IMSA to race the
Now,
Rolex and everything.
If
The Rolex
you do a screenshot of that where you got the car almost filling the whole screen, does it give you just a screenshot and not all the other stuff?
Oh well, you know what? It might be, and it might
Not
be the
that
gasoline.
close.
I don't think it's called gasoline alley
Right
in
there.
RF2.
Hey!
Move it to the right a little bit.
Is that dog? That's pretty. He's trying to get your head out of the way.
The other way. There. Now zoom in a little bit more.
That's going to get big and behind his
No.
head.
You moved it. Now move it back to your left. Left side of the screen, so you're not cutting any of the car off.
Are you coming in to talk, Ian? Oh, you got it. You got it in.
Oh!
He's drunk. He's drunk. He can't see that it's not in the middle of the screen.
I'm looking at it right here. It's just,
Too much brandy in your coffee.
I wish. I really do. Well, here,
If you do a screenshot, you're not gonna get you in it.
Oh, you want a screenshot of this? I can just do all
Yeah,
this.
but I want the car bigger.
Cat, counter, Twitch, mixer. Look at that. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta get rid of the thing. I gotta fix.
We can't hear you very well. You kind of muffled there.
He wants a screenshot. Whoops, wrong one. Let me.
No, I'm saying you take the screenshot.
Oh, well, if I take a screenshot, my shit won't be in there anyway. So yeah, I can do that for you. Let me get it centered.
Put it back in the middle.
You need to put it back in the middle, make the car bigger.
I'm working on it.
That's the middle right there.
No,
Yeah.
Tom, this showroom is really hard to. It's hard to manipulate.
It's all with the keyboards. It's a pain in the ass.
It's backwards.
Now, can you tilt it
So get back to eyeball level.
a little bit more?
Oop.
Oh, no.
So POV needs to be down. POV down.
I'm trying to remember what
down.
POV.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh no, yeah.
This is not the easiest showroom to work with.
Now, Tom, you have this car in what? Assetto Corsa or RF2?
I don't remember.
Which one did we get that for you? I think that was RF2.
Did we get this car or the?
Yeah,
or
that's
the
GT40.
previous GT40?
No, it's this one with the wing fenders. It's this car.
I don't remember seeing it.
I'm trying to remember which one it's in. I gotta look. It's pretty sure it's in RF2. It's in RF2. Ian, you there? Yeah,
Oh,
almost.
you're getting there, Dan.
I know I'm getting there.
Almost here. You're just really quiet, Ian. Oh. Yeah, you sound like you're far away. Far away from me. Nope. Didn't change. Didn't change. It really didn't change. Didn't change. Let's see. Ford GT40. That's the old one. Where is it? What's it called? Is it called IMSA? What is it called? What is it called? I gotta go move some laundry. Who made it? I think. Who made it? There's a GT3 Mark 5, Mark 4, Mark 3. Geez, Bill. Get your language together. I don't know whose mods those are, but not the Ford. Who made it? It was Mac Corp. No, was it Mac? Was it?
No, they did Group C.
Who made it? Who made it? URD made it.
URD.
URD. This is called the Detroit. You remember that, Tom?
Oh, okay.
There's two versions of it. I've got Detroit. I don't have any pictures because it's in this stupid RF2 files. So I can't even look at cars I got. But I added. I know I added them. And I've got the car file right here.
Guess what I get to drive?
You have it, don't you?
I get to drive
We
back.
remember we drove them at. I thought we drove them at Daytona. I put them up on because I know the car's on the server. I put it on there.
What mod is it?
It's called the URD underscore EGT underscore 2018 underscore Detroit.
Anyway,
Installed.
If I'm looking at my select vehicle, I got AC cars, AMG, T3, Brabham.
Oh no, RF2.
I'm in RF2.
Okay, so go down to, I don't know how it's listed in there. If you just look in your files, you can look in the installed vehicles in your files. You're actually worse now, Ian.
yeah, barely.
I can barely, I hear you, you're more muffled.
It sounds like you're talking through like 6 pairs of socks.
All dirty.
That too.
All dirty socks.
Like every pair worn about 6 weeks in a row. Woohoo! That's some snow
I'm
socks.
pretty sure you got this car, Tom. I'm pretty sure we got this car to you.
I don't remember what I have in rFactor 2 anymore off the top of my head.
I don't think I have it in. Pretty sure I have it. I'm looking right at it. It's the URD card. So in the files, it's listed as URD EGT. It's like the third to the last car in my files.
Alright.
What are you crying about?
And then yeah, you can put together a race with these because there's a Corvette
It's
C7.
Ford GT 2018.
Yes.
Come
Oh,
on,
is it?
please.
A whole bunch of them in there.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
see,
it's
this
got the
showroom.
Castrol.
The showroom's got that big warehouse thing with all the fencing and lights. Ugly showroom, remember?
Well, you can change showrooms. You know.
Ooh, look at that Castrol car.
Get away from my Castrol car. You just step off. Step away, mister. Get your mitts off my car.
There's 68.
You can drive the motorcraft one.
Here we go. She wanted to be on camera, so there you go. There's our mascot right there. There she is. Oh, and I lost Ian because of it.
He's not allowed to see dog porn.
No, there's no porn. This is the snoring pug. This is who.
That Shinzi's starting to look like a Sharpay.
She's getting all
He's a couple more rolls of fat. That's a Sharpay. I don't care who you are.
You hear that? You're a Sharpay.
I'm a Sharpay.
Give me your mouth. Give me your mouth.
What's he wearing? A hoodie?
She's got a hoodie on.
Is that a pink hoodie? A pink hoodie?
Yeah,
So
well.
that isn't rolls of fat. That's the sweatshirt. I see. Okay. I'm maligning her. Oh, now it's a striptease show. No, now she's gonna go rob a 7-Eleven.
She didn't choose the pug life. The pug life chose her.
That's one fat dog.
You hear that? You're a fat dog. Look at the face she's giving you.
What is she looking at?
Give him the face. Give him the face.
That's.
Anyway.
Wait, but was this dog in Men in Black? Is that the dog that was in Men in Black?
Yeah, it's a pug. That's a. Oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh shit! You got my wire, sweetheart. Come here. Come on. Oh! You're pulling my head off.
Doesn't look like you're doing something that should be on public television.
On YouTube, anyway.
Play with your pug on your own time.
Oh, we really got off the rails again. We really gone off the rails. After the new year, getting back to the rails here a little bit, we're going to try to throw together some shows with racing, with online, with Project Cars too. Yeah, we're getting late here.
It's 10:30.
12:30 actually. Online, Project Cars 2, just because of the easiness of it. We'll put a server up, and then the ease of this is throwing up a server is real easy.
Have you tried this yet? Have you tried this?
What, throwing up a server?
Putting up a server.
Yeah, you can put AI on it too.
Well, you should put it up and let me see if I can get on it.
All
That's
right,
what I'm saying.
okay, we can try that.
Well, I think that's probably in order.
Create an online.
Hey, that's a little better, Ian.
There we go. It's already set up. See, if you look here, it's already set up.
Wait a minute. We're talking about something else, Ian. You missed that whole conversation.
Yes, you
Of
did.
course I did, because I was so busy fucking around.
Whoa, we're on YouTube. There's no F-bombs in YouTube.
Hey, don't do that.
Not YouTube. YouTube really frowns pretty heavily on that now.
Good.
Actually,
So what's going on now?
Well, you missed the pug thing.
Yeah, you did.
And Tigg was starting to talk about how he's going to put up a PCARS 2 server to do racing with folks, and I said, well, you got to try it, see if it even works before you make that a big announcement.
Well, if not, I can always have someone else put up the server. But you see how easy it is to set up its own screen, and real easy.
Yeah, it makes.
And there it is. It's up.
It's up.
It's up.
You're up. What's on it? GT4s?
GT4s at Willow.
Oh, let me see. Trying. Oh, open it. Library, GTPTP cars to play. Did you put your pug away?
She's on the floor. Naughty. That just has to get on my nerves.
Bandai Namco.
Bandai
Namco. It's time to play the Bandai Namco. I'm sponsored by 7-Eleven. Circle K. Oh.
I'll be back.
It's up and it's running. It's got 4 minutes left.
I'm waiting for mine. Mine's coming up.
Coming up.
Going through their advertising.
Yeah, I know. It takes forever.
Where was that? Community? No. Where do I go?
That's online.
Create, browse online. Okay. It's looking for multiplayer sessions to join. What's it called?
It's just a Tigg. It's by my name.
Did you name it?
It's just by my name.
I don't see your name. I'm looking. Let's see. Filtered by. Let's do this.
Grade. You can do this too.
No. Car class. There it is. Say, it's looking for GT4 races. Kissinger. I gotta pick a car first.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already okay right there.
Where does Kissinger originate from as a last name? Like what?
Germany.
Obviously Poland.
Germany.
Just kidding. No.
I know.
All right.
I thought you
okay.
were pulling my leg.
Wait. Okay, where's the colors? I want to pick my schemes. Where's my scheme picker? Select. Livery select. Okay. Ooh. That's too many to choose from.
Actually, 2 other. So you've joined and some other Mogul Hunter joined. So this is live and active. Yeah, this is live and active.
So what are you in right now? What
I'm
did
in
you set up the race for?
15 minutes.
Free practice.
Yeah, that's so everybody can get in, and well, that's what I'm going to do. Is you got to have a free practice of 5 minutes, but that's for everybody to get in.
Oh my God! There's 7 people in there now.
Well, no, some of those are AI. I didn't take the AI off.
Okay, so the real ones have people next?
Yeah.
There's not a drive button.
It's
going to drive me out of the pit?
Yeah, that's PCARS 2. That's one of its few drawbacks. It drives you out of the pits. I haven't figured out how to turn that off.
Yeah, it looks so real. Except for some of the facility. Oh, I got the sound way too loud.
Oh yeah, this Mustang sounds wonderful. I'm driving her too.
Yeah, these are not GT3 cars. They feel like they're struggling to make.
Yeah, there's somebody else who joined. People are looking for online races, I'm guessing.
I can't hear you. I got this Mustang yelling in my ear.
Angry tires, angry tires. Interesting.
I got him floored going through 8, which is right. Oh, there's a 6th gear. I didn't realize that.
Now, folks, I'm not driving for any reason other than just to drive and see how it is. But yeah, there's actually 3 people in here other than you, so that's kind of cool.
If you're talking, I can't hear you.
I know you can.
All I got is Mustang. Oh, I'm off the track. I'm off the track. Oh! Gotta love this track.
Mm-hmm.
We're the slow ones.
I didn't even put up a lap, so.
What happened?
Continued it to
Is this qualifying?
this is
10 minutes?
qualifying.
Okay. And they're all going. I guess it's not my.
Yeah, they hold you up too.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah, I see that in my little fake mirror.
A lot of Mustangs out today.
And you, where at you? Know, by you, or are you talking about me?
What? No, I'm talking about the track.
Oh yeah, well Mustang's the car.
2 or 3 a.m.
It's got the little radar thing too, which I like. Give me some room. Wow, no twitching on your part. I mean, the road's jumping. Oh, look at that. Got your Riverside logo on it and everything.
Goes in front of you.
I know, I let him by. I wanted to see something.
rally cars. Apparently, there was supposed to be Group B road racing as well, but when the rally cars were cut, they also shut down the road cars division as well, so they never really hit the track. BMW M1 Pro car was supposed to be one of the entrants in the Group B road racing, so that's a thing. So I think that's why the Group 5 or whatever ended up running a few extra years, because the Group B program fell on its face at the time. Bobby, can't hear us.
I can hear you. I'm just trying to drive.
What-
Bill can't because he's got his volume up. He's got his engine sounds too high, but I can hear you. So can everybody in the world. Bill's not used to driving this with anybody. Oops. Look at that. Bill got the second.
Looks like you got the AI down in pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Too fast, not too slow.
Ah, shit, overdrove that corner. Yeah. Whoa.
Sorry,
Whoa.
off the road.
Yep. Wow. I bet you that first car is one of those silly little oh no, that's a BMW. Wow.
What do you think it was?
I was thinking it was one of those Boxster things. I don't see any of those little Boxster things out here right now.
But are they like pretty quick compared to everyone else?
Yeah, they are. They blew me away when I was playing around with this yesterday. I think.
Like whoever did the BOP didn't quite get it out in the mark.
The what?
BOP, the balance to performance. It's pretty much the term they use in sports car racing to like equalize the makes. Pretty much handicap. Mainly using like GT3 racing to ensure that one car doesn't have a huge advantage and that manufacturers don't just start throwing in money to find temps and temps upon temps and end up driving up the costs.
Yeah.
GT3 was originally meant to be a lower cost or gentleman racer series in the first place. That's one of the things they did to equalize competition and reduce costs.
Okay.
Development.
So how was that?
So the other real guy in this race was blocking me.
Is that the guy in there? Is he still here?
I think it's the guy in last. I think it's that Schaller guy, Martin Schaller.
Yeah. This is Project Cars 2.
No, I'm sorry. No, it's Silvio that guy.
Yeah.
The guy number 5. Yeah, his car was all beat up. And then I
Oh boy.
I think Taylor almost ran Dan off the road.
Wow, I was pushing.
Oh, bad
start.
Bob.
I wasn't expecting it to go so fast.
What kind of car you drive?
Everybody's driving Mustangs, all the real guys, as far as I can tell.
Bill's in second.
Mm-hmm.
Catch him.
I'm trying. Tires are cold.
You know, these all human people.
No, three of them are real. 3 of them are AI.
guy's blocking me.
One, I only saw two internet bar screens. I think we played it left or something. The server originally booted up for AI for when Billy 6.
Oh, okay.
Still there. You're clear.
If you notice, there is a spotter in this game too, which helps a lot. Text and chat. A lot of fun. Well worth it.
I heard somewhere that I think McLaren P1 sort of handle like somebody compared it to somebody's Cadillac for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm like, what? And I read into that guy's comment said that he actually is a P1. Man. Yeah, this might be a perfect. What is sports sims? Are you sure that another so many different was trying to get the Devs definitely don't have it easy, especially when you add as many cars as P cars 2 does.
Car certainly is a handful, though. I'll tell you that much. 15 minutes. So we get what? About what, 2 minutes a lap? Gonna be like a 6-lap race.
Oh, it's a time limit.
Yeah,
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Just for your own personal best lap. Head up.
Mustang seems really tail happy.
Mm-hmm.
You're clear. Two lanes behind.
This default to a loose setup, so I overdrove that corner again.
The corner at the top of the hill.
It's a hard. It's actually harder than it looks.
Braking.
You have P cars, don't you?
Because it's
Oh, I know. I don't think you do, Tom. I was pretty sure of that. But I think Ian has it, don't you?
No, I don't.
I have Automobilista, Assetto Corsa, rFactor, R2, but no P.
Oh, I cut the grass. Trying to push that corner harder. Bill's got his tongue hanging out. And now I'm in last.
Problem.
Yeah, that happens. Those are AI cars, actually. This is just a test run for something we're going to do in the new year. I'm going to start doing racing shows with this Project Cars 2. I'm going to throw up a server with about 15 minutes of practice and qualifying, and then 15-minute races. And then we'll go to multiple venues. This is just a dry run right now that we're doing. After the new year, there's going to be a lot of changes. Trucking's not going to change. Trucking's still going to be the same. It's going to still be Sundays and Thursdays. But we're going to try to do some of this Sunday nights and Thursday nights for the trucking. And we're going to try to do some more of this during the week. Saturday morning, I race with Zoom Racing World. The same with Tuesday nights. We'll start rebroadcasting those races again real soon after the new year. The end of this year has been kind of a crazy one for me. That's why I kind of cut back a little bit. But after the new year, we'll get some more racing going. Maybe a little bit more trucking. Yeah, we're gonna look for a lot of changes and a lot of more fun stuff. Sucking. Slow down, too much coming off that corner. We're gonna try a whole bunch of new stuff. But that's the thing.
Packaging very slow.
On your left. You're clear. 7 minutes to go. Right side. Still there. Right side. Still too wide. Right side. You're clear. 1 length behind. Half length back. 1 length back.
Now I gotta chase that other guy down and then try to chase Bill down in less than 6 minutes.
Oh, it's fine.
As long as I don't make any more mistakes. Like I'm doing right now. Oh, they're just right in front of me. Bill must be in first. No, he's right in front. Whoa, shit. Too busy looking at the leaderboard, not paying attention to the track.
Well, Bill wasn't first. Now he's dropped 2 spots.
Yeah. see him. Don't think I'm going to catch him.
Your best first sector so far. Nice one.
Yeah, Bill finally got around that third place car.
Remaining.
Well, I'm closing the gap, not by much.
That's your fastest lap in the race so far.
This is pretty much blitzed off.
No. What the hell was that? Oh shit. The sun must have went behind a cloud, messed me all up. Heh.
Cloud hit.
Ah shit.
Judgment.
1 minute to go.
I'm still reeling that third place guy in.
Bill ain't too far up the road from him.
Nope. But
Well, I can barely hear you
Yeah,
guys.
I know.
The motor turned up real loud.
yeah, we know.
That BMW is too nimble for me. I can't. And then I felt bad because I got into him when I was passing him, and then I was ahead of him, and I don't know what happened. I just all of a sudden spun out in 5, and that was weird. I love this car. This is great.
Shit. Trying to get more out of it than I can handle.
Oh, there it is again. Ah, but
You boogered up in 5?
I spun out. Oh, well, that's great. Last. Come in last. Gee. I cannot get the car going.
That's the hard part in this one for sure.
Oh my God. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Wow, from 0 to 0.
In one turn. What'd you think of that, Tom? Other than my crappy driving, what'd you think of the graphics and all that stuff?
It's alright.
It's alright?
I had that race won. I totally did, and I lost it in the same spot twice. Damn.
Yeah.
That was
I don't
fun.
know how many of those guys are real. The guy that came in second.
We're the only real ones here.
You two are the only real drivers.
No, really?
Yeah?
Look at
The second
bar.
guy was warping in front of me.
Really?
No, you do seem to have bad connection. You have like red on the connection indicator.
Yeah. Because it's on.
I do?
Yeah.
That's weird.
That is weird.
I mean, I got plenty of.
It's a loose setup. Yeah. Well, remember,
that was fun.
if we do this, I think maybe because you're connected to my.
I just did it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. When we actually do this, when we actually start doing this, because this is connected to my computer, so I'm doing the stream, I'm running the game, running Discord, and all that fun stuff. So that could be the reason why you're red.
Well, that's bizarre.
Yeah.
I show green. Oh, you show a penalty.
No, that's your connection bar. There's no penalties. They would say penalties next to them. But that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I cannot wait till we start doing this on a regular basis after the new year. Get some more people interested. Get some more people.
None of those guys were real. That was AI.
That was all AI.
Holy crap! That Beamer was quicker. I had a better line through turn 2 than all these guys, and I could take them out every lap, but I couldn't stay with them.
Yeah,
in the tighter places.
That was a lot of fun.
Quick.
That was a lot of fun.
I love.
I was driving with my tongue hanging out half of that.
I was just head down, up on the seat, and driving the wheels off that car. That was fun. You should watch the replay. I had a good race, except for those 2 spins. And getting into that Beamer when I was passing him, I kind of thought, okay, if I lean on him going through 3, that'll be okay, because he was blocking me. I mean, I would be on one side of the track and he'd move all.
Yeah, they were
the way over,
moving over.
I wasn't taking the preferred line, and I was going around them, and they would move over in front of me. So, he blasted off. I could not get off the line either.
The AI was moving all over the place. That's something that's
I
on
love
unique.
the car. The GT4 suits me so much.
Mm-hmm.
It just suits me. I just love it. And I don't know if there's quicker cars. I could use a different gearing package. I don't know if I can change the gears or what. But
Yeah, you can. That's something I've not played with yet.
Oh wow! When the replay first loaded in, it definitely looked pretty realistic with like the blur. Blur actually made it seem like somebody just zoomed in a camera. So.
Mm-hmm.
So where are your replays at?
Yep. Did you save it?
Twitch.
I saved it.
Yeah. It's
I'm gonna watch it because it was a good race.
That's going on right now. I'll be right back.
That's the most racing I've had online in a long time.
Since rFactor won.
I was racing my butt off against that car. What's the AI set at?
Nancy thought disappeared for a bit, so.
Quick play, career.
See, and that's why we add AI to our race.
Extras. Where's my replays at? Systems, triple action, audio, camera, performance, controls. And every lap I ran in that race was except for the 2 that I spun, was faster than the last one. I was running my butt off.
You're right behind that guy.
Were you able to watch him?
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Watching
Yeah,
him now.
I was all over him. How are you watching it?
Dan's got the replay going.
Also,
You got it on your car.
oh, I can't see it. Get out of here. How do you get out of here? I don't know how to get out. And I just kept thinking, is this a real guy or not? There it is. Quick to desktop. Yeah, that was a great race. I love the way that car fell on the road. Felt great.
Yeah, it's cleared up. Take
That's
that.
like the second longest I've ever been in that game.
Anyway, that was a lot of fun. We definitely need to continue doing that after the new year for sure, without the stupid Santa Claus hat.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this?
Is what?
Was that the car he was driving? I didn't know what car I was driving, so. Yeah, I can't believe I spun out in that turn twice. Same thing. It's like I was in a little too deep and I turned and it just whipped around on me.
It's got it's defaulted to a loose setup. So
I liked the way the car felt. I wouldn't change anything. I would probably give myself a little bit longer gears, so I could. I mean, I should have been able to run him down. I would think in the long section, in turn 8. I should I was catching him a little bit, and I was getting through 8 and into. I was getting in turn through 9. That was AI.
That was all AI, and I had them at.
Damn.
Let's see what
Let
this.
me tell you, that AI is real fine because it acted like a real person. I thought it was a real person. I really did, and I felt so bad about getting into him into which lap and said, "Oh darn it!" I wanted to see where I got into him.
Oh, I was just trying to see where I had the
So what happened to you?
AI at. What happened to me is I spun out.
Oh, God! The way that car felt. That
I
car
had
felt
the-
really great. I could get it loose and I could swing it here and there. It was not as loopy as the Mustangs, the 65, but enough to where I could slide it through 3 and slide it through 4 a little bit. I could probably pick a different line through 4 and be quicker there. But I got my lap times down. Almost every lap I was faster.
I got it at 80% for strength and 40% for aggression.
Oh God, they were aggressive.
That's I think
he was all bent up too, and I didn't do that.
Where do
I
you-
mean, I might.
Where do you see the numbers? I don't see no numbers.
What numbers?
80
And had it up on the stream.
I seen the bars, but I didn't see any numbers.
I gotta.
Plus on top of the bars.
Where's the replays at? I don't even know where they are.
They are
I saved it.
under my profile videos.
I want to see what happened.
Yeah, because it's getting late. It's getting way late, and I've got to kind of get off of here for Sunday morning.
Been on for 2 hours.
Yeah, almost 2.5 now.
Sorry, I couldn't hear. I heard you guys talking a little bit, but I couldn't hear what you were saying. I had my engine so loud, and I drive way better when I hear Vic.
Oh, definitely.
I couldn't hear you guys. And I could concentrate, too.
It's a lot easier to drive when you can hear the engine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I could hear the wheels sliding when they were sliding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an awesome online racing experience.
That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I may make a video of that little run and put it up on YouTube if I've got time during the week.
That track I love that track, and I know it well, so I don't have.
That's
to.
why I picked it.
I'm not guessing. I'm not guessing. I can just run the.
That's
I can run it
why when I test anything in Project Cars 2, that's where I go. It's because
It just lacks a Riverside.
Yes, unfortunately, and we'll never have it. Unfortunately,
Never have it.
Never
they can't
have
scan
it.
it. They're not going to make it.
hmm
No, it's too bad.
So thanks for this very successful test of the Project Cars online racing build. Much appreciated. Thanks Tom and Ian for stopping by today, and Angry and Grumpy for being here talking today. Much appreciate you being here today. Appreciate it very much. We'll be back later on tonight with the trucking show, probably around 10 Eastern for a couple 4 hours like always. Thursday night for sure with the trucking also about the same time. Tuesday night I'm still going to hold back on showing those because I suck so bad. I should show them anyway. That's why I've not been broadcasting because I suck so bad in that Can-Am car. I did all right in the GT3 race though. So anyway, that's about it. Just about it for today. Thanks guys again. Thanks for my wife for sitting back here, allow me to do this for our enjoyment. Thanks to my supporters, as always. Bill, my main supporter. Thank you for everything you do for us. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. Oh, come on. Work, stupid.